So guys, today Gary and I are going to be screwing a lot of things up, and we don't mean that in a bad way.
Yep.
We actually mean it in the best way possible. So I know you guys are super excited for us to be putting all this subflooring down on the top. We've actually got a few pieces laid out right now. It is the tongue and groove. We do got a lot to do with that, but before we could even get all of this up, spread out and tacked down, we got some more work that we got to do with these floor joists.
Yep. Well, we got to actually attach them to the actual sill plate. So, and what I'm doing is I'm basically making sure that I'm level, because we're already square and everything. So I'm trying to make sure that we're level so we're not racking already. So I'm trying to get it as plumb as possible, and I'm going to attach these guys to it so that they're actually just stay there. Once those are in there, then we're going to take these hurricane straps right here, and we're going to actually attach it to the actual rim joist as well.
Gary has done a fabulous job of setting us up for success today. He's been putting all of these screws and things where they need to go, so that way he could just walk down the line and he can get those screwed in and all done. We are setting me up for success right now because he is putting all those hurricane straps where they need to go. So I just have to walk down the line and screw all of those in. And yeah, so that's what we're trying to get done today. We are gonna be locking and loading, screwing this thing all up. I guess now is a better time than ever. Let's get it. Perfection.
So now you can get these two while I'm out of your way. I'm gonna need your help on that.
We finished lag bolting all of the floor joists down into the rim joist. So that is completely done. It looks really good. It's really strong. We got the lag bolts going in through all right here in the front. It goes in the middle where the 8-inch block is, and it also goes on the other front where the 8-inch block is as well. So it's all down and good. Gary and I did run into a small little issue yesterday. Batteries on the drills kept dying.
Man.
And that really sucked. And we ran out of screws for the hurricane straps. So I got a lot of these hurricane straps in and screwed down, but we are gonna have to go pick up some more screws. Good thing is that I can always do that later after it's all completely enclosed, and it might actually be a little bit better because then it'll be inside the shade instead of out here in the sun. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise.
Yes, indeedy.
Yep.
But since we've got them all lag bolted in and everything's all good, what better time than to get these subfloors in so it's all shaded?
Yay! Subfloor time, subfloor time, woo woo. All right, so we're gonna start working on these subfloors before we get a little too delirious. What we got here is we've got the Advanced Tech It is flat out the best for a quiet, stiff floor, or at least they like to say so. And it's got these tongue and groove parts, so we're gonna be snapping and laying and screwing and gluing everything down on top of there. What kind of glue do we got for this?
So, I couldn't find the Advanced Tech subfloor glue, but I did find the Loctite PL400 subfloor construction adhesive all weather. So, pretty happy about it. This is the big daddy. It's not the smaller, skinnier one. I actually found that it's actually a lot cheaper to have this one versus the other one.
Yay!
So, and I didn't have to buy as much.
Well, hopefully we bought enough.
I hope I bought enough.
I hope so. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
And I had to buy the gun, of course, because I don't have one for the big one. And they didn't have a smaller gun because I broke my other one. So I was like, well, I need to get another one.
That's all right. We got what we need though, right?
Yep, we got what we need. We just need to glue them. We need to screw them. And we're gonna have a subfloor.
Yay! Now, there is going to be a little piece that we're going to have to show you guys, that we're going to have to do some cutting on this subflooring, because the board lengths are not exactly what we need, and I'm going to show you over here in this corner.
Nope. And I knew I was going to be shy by a foot, because this equals 32 feet, and the outer perimeter is 33. So there's going to be the cut piece right there, which I'm going to have to cut that guy, and then every interlocking piece I'm going to have to interlock them halfway through everything, and then this side's going to interlock as well with solid pieces. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun.
Definitely going to be a method to the madness.
Yes.
And we're probably going to figure that out in mid getting it.
Yep. So what happened was we were trying to get these subfloor panels up there and do a little shot up there for you guys, and we found out Melanie cannot stand on those whatsoever, because
I'm gonna have a panic attack. All right, like, I believe it or not, I know that I was up here on the top, you know, moving the floor joists, and I'm over here and I'm doing stuff with the block and everything, but I'm like solid in there. You know, like, I'm on block, I'm on something strong, and this is very strong, but it's got the holes in it, and I don't know why, but I just started having like a major panic attack. I froze. I was like, Gary, help, I can't move. I didn't want to move my arms, I didn't want to move my legs, I didn't want to squat down, I didn't want anything. I just felt so terrified. So
it happens to the best of them. Yeah. I have seen grown men full of muscles literally break down in tears and crying because they cannot go down a zip line.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it happens to the best of us, and I still have a little fear here and there. But I think what it is, baby, honestly, and she's trying to walk on, you know, these right here. This is 3.5 inches.
Yeah.
What you walked on before was 11.5 inches.
Yeah.
Because these are 2x12s.
And I could do that, but when I tried doing the 8s in the middle and the 8 in the front, I froze then too. I couldn't do it. I told Gary, I said, no, I'm only going to be able to do the 12s. That's why. I can't do it. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys.
It comes to another reason why I said, no, I'm going to do a 2x12 all the way around on this side, because I knew I was going to have you up there helping move the joist, because I had you walk on those 8s, and those 8s was their little,
They sketched
you still
me out.
did it,
yeah,
but you were still, and that, yeah.
That just terrified me right now when I was trying. I don't have good enough balance to try to, you know.
It's perfectly fine and normal, baby.
Okay.
Don't.
So
it is okay.
We're gonna make me a runway so that way I can actually get up there.
Hey, it's okay, baby.
All right.
I'm perfectly fine with it. I had a feeling, honestly, I was up there and like I had a little in a sec, like every now and then. I'm like, ooh, babe.
You're all
like,
Mel's not gonna do this.
Let's see how this goes. Like, she's like, oh, I'm good. It's spaced out. It's good. It's once you got up there, you're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's perfectly fine. It's 3.5 inches that you're standing on.
Scary.
Yep.
Yep. So
That's
anyway.
all right. We'll get that going.
Yep.
And yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. You got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always.
Now that is not too bad of a setup to be sitting there screwing a crap ton of screws inside the wood. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, baby.
So yeah, we've got 2 rows. That's it so far. It's been taking forever and it's so hot. I'm getting a wicked sunburn again. That's why Gary brought me up the shade, because he's so sweet. But what I'm doing now is I'm just going ahead and I'm screwing in all the screws on these. We've already glued them, so now I'm just tacking them down. I got to do it every circle, so all the circles. Now there are some other designs too. That's actually a diamond. It kind of looks like a circle, but it's a diamond. And then there's the squares. I got to do the squares in the middle of the board, but every other run is the circle, so that's a lot of screws. Gary's over here right now working on cuts. So he's been measuring and cutting out all of the pieces of wood that are going to go inside these spots and around on the edges. So that way we can get this whole thing finished. I can't wait.
Let's not waste time, or take this slow. You got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. let's not waste time. We'll take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than two.
Woo! All right, guys. Well, today was quite the day.
So, we got a lot done, but the dreaded battery saga is again today.
Yes.
We used up all the batteries as much as possible, recharging them and doing as much as possible until it got to the point where we had no batteries left.
Yep, we just kept swapping them and swapping them. Gary's definitely going to be needing to get some more tools or batteries or something, because we got a lot more working with wood to do in our near future. But check it out, guys. I mean, I'm happy with today's progress. I mean, for one day of us getting it out here, I mean, I'm very, very happy with it and proud of it. Check it out.
Yep.
So we got this whole area completely done. It's more than half of the basement. The only thing that we got to do, which I'm going to do tomorrow, is so this one right here, and that one, those 3 rows. I got to go in there and I got to put, there's 40 screws per board. So they've right now only got 9 screws in them, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So I got to go in and I got to finish putting in all the screws to all of these guys. Gary, tomorrow you're going to work on making those cuts right there for the ends, and then that whole sliver front.
Yep, because that's pretty much it. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts, and then the whole front is going to be a cut.
Yeah, so that's not too bad. So I mean,
much.
Realistically, we should be able to finish this project out tomorrow. I'm hoping. Here's hoping.
Yes, we had to finish up the lags today because the batteries died yesterday on that.
Yeah, our drills are just.
Well, the lags, doing the lags definitely take up a lot of the battery life, just because it's a lot.
Let me tell you what, though, Gary and I were out here in the heat, sweating it, working it, and it was getting very frustrating, but we just kept going, pledged on, just did as much as we possibly could.
Yep.
But this is it. This is what we could do today. So we are going to be working on this and finishing this up tomorrow. You guys will see that in an upcoming video. We're going to be steady working on this. We want to get this done before everybody comes out for the weekend, so we are going to be plugging away again tomorrow, doing the best we can, and hopefully by the time that all of our friends get here, we will have the floor completely on. It's getting more real.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. Please subscribe if you guys have not subscribed yet. The button is right there. It's free. And until the next one, guys, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.